Hi everyone, this is Eldad Amara. I've done a couple of videos in the past about smart meters. Now, you should really listen to this. There's a new bill being passed through the House of Lords, and it's going to affect a lot of people. So listen to this. The House of Lords document has 446 pages. First reading of the bill was back on the 6th of the 7th, 2022. 12 stages to these bills. This energy bill is at stage 11. So that means that this bill has almost been put through the House of Lords. Then the entire bill will rest upon the head of the King of England, King Charles. Now we know that he is very much into environmental issues and global concerns. Energy companies will be given the power to enter any home with police protection if required, to replace traditional meters with smart meters. Now listen to this, this is crucial. Police can use reasonable force to do so. Failing to comply to energy efficiency ratings could lead to fines up to £15,000 or 1 year in prison. Let me say that again. Failing to comply to energy efficiency ratings could cause you to be fined up to £15,000 or 1 year in prison. Did you ask for this bill? Did you ask for this bill to be put through? How many citizens out there know about this bill, or even ask for the government to put this bill through? We are starting to lose more and more power as the government is starting to become more centralized. Power is not being dispersed out into the local community. It is being controlled centrally by a nanny state. Now when I was growing up as a kid, under Thatcher, they talks about the nanny state. This is under Margaret Thatcher, right? At the end of 1970, coming into the 80s. You can see the implementation of the nanny state being rolled out. It's as though governments don't think that we've got the capability of looking after ourselves, the capability of making our own decisions. So they're starting to make the decisions for us. I don't know how many people out there ask for smart meters to be installed into their homes. We are starting to live in a more repressive regime. Smart cities are starting to be implemented in the UK. They're trying to push through bills to create these smart cities. I've already done a video on Bristol and how they're trying to slowly unroll smart cities in Bristol. Now go back and have a look at some of my videos, and on my videos also on smart meters. Some would say the advantages of having a smart meter would be, number one, it helps to cut down on the consumer's cost. It would help to save energy. It would cut down on carbon emissions, and also that you better monitor which parts in your home you are using most energy and therefore reduce it afterwards. So if you're using too much energy in your kitchen, this can be monitored through these smart meters, and so therefore you can reduce the amount of energy you are using in your kitchen. Or it may be where you're having a bath or a shower, you're using up more electricity and energy there. So this is supposed to be all the advantages of having a smart meter. But what are some of the disadvantages? Do you know, number one, that these smart meters can be controlled externally by these energy companies? This means that if your gas or your electricity bills are too high, they can turn down your gas or electricity externally. They can turn down the levels If you don't pay for your bills, they can cut you off totally until you pay your bills. They know exactly where in your home you are. Whether you're in your kitchen, whether you're in your bedroom, whether you're in your bathroom, they know exactly where you are. This is a form of surveillance, isn't it? Isn't this a form of surveillance? They know when you've gone out of your home and gone to work. They know when you've gone on a holiday because they know how much energy is being used in the house at that particular time. Another disadvantage is that these energy companies can sell your information to another company, or they can use the information which they're collecting on you. Have you ever really thought about that? See, the thing with these smart cities, they're making us more dumber. These smart cities are the smart technology, the smart city, the smart phones, the smart computers, the smart televisions are making us more lazy. They're making us more compliant to the system. And as the system starts to grab more and more control centrally, it means that you will have less powers to be able to do anything. You are under surveillance 24/7, even in your own home. Even in your own home. Do you really want that? Some people acquiesce to whatever the government puts out there. They will comply to it. But then there's other people. They're trying to live off grid. And they're not accepting of these smart meters because they know that it's all about surveillance and control. Do you really want people to have that much say, that much control in what you can do, where you can go, who you can see, how much money you can spend, and where, when, and how? In Bristol, check this out. This is one of the top big brother cities. If you didn't know this before, you're going to know now. They are going to implement a supercomputer. The first supercomputer is going to be in Bristol. What does that say? And people have been saying, you know, Eldad, you go too far and you're a madman. But I can see how things are going, how things are unfolding. With this big centralized computer, this supercomputer, what do you think that's going to do in terms of our future? What do you think that's going to do in terms of surveillance? For those of you who don't want to comply to this smart meter, we're going to have to try and find solutions to this. And believe me, there are solutions. You need to start getting together and thinking through ideas to try and prevent these things from happening. We need to try and get together, those of us who oppose the smart meters, and find solutions, because otherwise we're going to be under even more surveillance and we'll be losing even more of our individual rights, liberties and freedom. This is Eldad Amara with another video. Please drop me a comment, and if you like this video, please like, comment, subscribe and share. Share this video with other like-minded people. Thank you, Eldad.